I was pretty proud.
No.
Oh God, the blind Trundle!
I don't get it.
Absolutely fantastic. We saw him already have a great game on it earlier on. That's a treat. Never mind.
My God.
Okay, we are playing Ivern Poppy. I'm ready. I'm ready to get baited by the hovers. Instead, it's the tech he's already shown as he's having a giggle.
Lock it in.
It's Trigger! Oh God, no! It's getting too obvious.
Bringing it back.
It's okay. Well,
Atlas. We are going to have a serious chat.
I
You
know.
know what happens.
I should not.
Yeah, this is definitely game 5 of Fearless with these drafts, Atlas. It's an early game.
And
I
also,
think you can actually get away with a lot.
Flap is really good into Pillar. It does allow you to get over it.
It's very contingent for me in the mid lane matchup. But I think the DK, the draft to me makes sense. He's level 2. Shield?
Oh my God, he's igniting him. And there's the snip, needs to flash, does Doran.
Trundle in this position this early on is...
Well, Barrel's going to be lit on fire as Keria does find him under the smolder as Aiming has to flash to get himself out of the way of that one. He does sneeze on them.
The bot lane gank and Owner trying to show up here in mid.
Yeah, we're going to see that the last time this was played was Showmaker. He played it into a cup. As Victor has not been fantastic here since we got back from MSI and EWC.
He's not been happy. No.
Has found a couple of wins, but not exactly the greatest as... Okay, Keria had to flash. Shiu is up here snipping.
Thank you, production.
Yep, thank you very much, G-Sum, for that one.
Nicely done here in the picture-in-picture as... This is not
what
I was expecting.
What did he have for breakfast today?
Wait, there's no flash.
No, what?
No flash.
The stun comes through, but he only needs one more. The dash doesn't come. And so Shiu just pushes him out of the lane.
2 seconds, by the way. 2 seconds on the dash there for Shiu. Right. Is now an Ivern, which is just a purely supportive pick.
Yep. As
then he
Baker,
goes.
Yeah, puts down the gravity field. Owner is here in position. Showmaker just going to be able to eat a whole bunch of that red bar. Ignite goes down once again as Shiu does land a lot of this needlework. Dashes forward, stacking up the snips. As there it is! And they close the gap. Shiu gets first blood.
Immediately play for Drake, as they should, as...
Well, Showmaker is just going to be able to dive on top of Faker here.
One should have a really hard time in late game. I don't think they have great tools of locking down the smolder.
Not to mention the fact that there's a Gwen in the game.
And this is where you really feel the nerfs to Gwen. Right, the reduced slow is actually a big deal.
It is. He's so calm. The Pay's interviews.
Oh no,
Were they better than or worse than Shiu's interviews?
No. Pay's. I don't know if Pay's.
A lot of inclusivity there.
There is no TP for either, so they shouldn't be able to join.
All right, the setup's there for the Ivern. There's the trigger seed. They get the heroic charge as well. And boom goes the Trundle. Mom comes down as well. And Gumayushi's level 6 has the Featherstorm.
Yeah, I don't really know how to parse that, Atlas. I'm not gonna lie. We'll see. They're gonna go for the dive on Doran. Showmaker still has ult. He can just take aggro.
Exactly. And Doran is going to be able to press his dominance button, but that is Feats of Warfare secured as Smolder collects the kill. 1-0-1 for the little dragon.
I mean, Doran doesn't get to play the video game here, right? As Shiu might be in trouble.
All right, in live, we can see Faker will be able to kill the Gwen.
All right. Doran is currently 0-2.
Got it. So maybe not Doran?
I don't know.
Who haven't I said? It's Owner.
Yeah, it's not Trundle. As I do really like this gank. Cross-map here is good. They have really secured good vision control there as well as the continuous psyop from you by telling me I'm cursing people to draw away attention from the fact I was going to say that Showmaker's getting killed, but I think it's fine.
As this is going to be pulled back as Showmaker going to stop Faker from going home, and Owner is going to turn back up again. So we need history to mean something.
Is Doran in trouble?
Well, yes, he's going to have to flash. Heroic Charge is going to come down, though, as Beryl gets inside that brush. That is the Dominus, but he's taking so much damage. Shiu just gets out those scissors, and down goes the Crocodile. 0-3-0.
As that is another kill going over to Shiu, who I think is the best member to get it on.
Gumayushi going to get exhausted here. They wanted another Featherstorm. They will not get it.
It's like Wither, you know?
Yeah.
Now, as I say that, Showmaker is just taking a whole lot of damage.
So the trigger seeds can land, you can get that value.
Now, if T1 gets a big fight here, that could be their way back in. I think they really do need to deny him.
He was fishing for some stacks, and he just gets punished. It's Owner that locks down the kill, and now Faker trying to get that damage down. Showmaker will turn up. Yeah, aiming does have TP, so that might help him, as the Rift Herald now just going to be a walking ward, but Beryl comes through, evicts skirmishes from the fight, is now Showmaker. Hasn't pressed R yet or anything like that, as Doran trying to be a nuisance. Owner will be able to take down the Dragon, but now he's stuck in the pit. The rest of T1 are over the wall. He still has Flash, and he is going to have to use it.
That was the swing of the tempo vibes. Yeah, he's flopping, but you have Flash. You cannot get caught by that. If you have to use your Flash there, it feels bad.
Yep.
Nicely done back. Now, obviously, the gold leaf for the Trundle doesn't mean that much, as they're here.
This one could be uncomfortable, as there is the Feather Storm out. That might be a bridge too far there, Beryl, as he does try to redeem himself, and it does not quite work. As DK now on the run, Daisy getting amongst it, as Faker just flashes on top of Lucid. The gravity field is going to stop him, and another hook connects onto the Smolder. And ever since that first hook landed, Showmaker is now fighting against Doran. That's not ever since, but it's a thing that's happening right now, as he still has the Undying Rage.
Okay, I don't know about that Flash Doran. That one was a little bit overexcited, but the rest of this...
It's just starting to crumble. Ever since that first mistake, DK had the game with so much control. And now it is just kind of gone, as Faker going to walk at Shiu once again. Doran moving over here. Shiu knows it's going to be a real rough time, as the gravity field does go down. Beryl here to support though, and Faker just steps a bit too far forward. Doran is definitely dead now as well, as Shiu should be able to chase him down. Little chicken above the head was what Showmaker was offering, but it will be the kill going over to the Gwen. 4-1-0. Sidestepped, even with the slow. Pretty important. Aiming could take some notes. The Strikebreaker comes down here from Showmaker. Remember, Faker needs to do a lot of work to make sure that this Tryndamere dies, as he hasn't pressed the R button yet. Still hasn't pressed, and then just dies. Okay, that was weird. There's another hook. This time, Beryl is going to be able to avoid it. DK looking for some angles.
Oh, the
feather pull is fantastic. Owner can just run up, but he's not able to put the kennel down in the right position. Shiu over to the side. He's very scary, but Lucid taking so much damage. Keeper's verdict is that no victors are allowed in this area, and down will go Daisy.
That's going to be Drake, though, for sure. Play slow. They can also just start Nash, because let's be real, T1 is...
Out hook. Going to get a flash out, but I don't think that was ever going to hit him.
For T1, there might also be a feeling of pressure, given that Smolder has now hit his stacks.
Yeah. There is not a lot of vision opportunities. There's now Faker. Let's see whether this Keeper's Verdict is going to land, and it is going to do so, as Beryl gets a big old shield. Heroic charge to try and get him out. Gumayusi finds the Poppy.
She was there.
Showmaker has to get his way out of there. He flashes away, as Daisy going to be going down as well. That's 50 gold in the pocket of Guma.
He got it!
And the hook is going to connect. Down goes the tree. Down goes the smite, as Mom is going to try and make a difference here. Shiu is still very scary, but the Baron, it's going down so incredibly quickly, and they just flap their way out. DK, no answers, and T1 take full control here.
Wasn't in position. The rest of the team wasn't quite there either. And if you're winning, Blitzcrank feels a hell of a whole lot better.
Oh my god, how did he know?
That's the blind hook.
He's a genius, as Keria getting taken down very low, as Owner getting in amongst it. The flash away from Lucid this time around, but he's going to leave Beryl out to dry, and he is definitely dead. I mean, he really does hurt. The problem is they haven't been able to find too much, as Beryl goes in once again. Massive AoE, but they haven't finished off the targets. The flash forward from aiming, that was insane, and not in a good way, as Lucy going to be going down as well. Shiu, can you tidy up the fight? It is now all about you, as Owner is going to get taken down, and Gumayusi holds the Tryndamere in place and says, nope, you're just going to get kited. That is going to be the kill for Faker as well. That's the ace, and that should be the game for T1. It took 5 games, but they remain in the upper bracket, ready for a date with either HLE or with Gen G. But man, they had to work for it today, and at least we got one hell of a series.
And T1 claims their victory Okay.
It's one of those 5, definitely. I've narrowed it down for you.
I don't think it's Owner. I don't think it's Guma.
I kind of think it's Faker.
I thread that beat like a needle through cloth. Stitch 2 kicks, then I tie it off. Flip that snare like a coin I toss. Heads we move, tails get lost. Call me a chef, I season the sound. Pinch of the clap, then I sear the ground. Heat goes up when the hat